We are back with our series on algebraic fractions. We are looking at exercise 15 from the Mind Action Series textbook. This is on page 28, so you could check those questions if you have those notes available. I will have a look at a few of the exercises in exercise 15, starting with number 1. We have x over x minus 3 plus 2 over 3 minus x. So hierdie is twee breuke, x op x min 3 plus 2 op 3 min x. En as ons terugdink aan ons opsomming van hoe om hierdie breuke te vereenvoudig, het ons natuurlik die optelling van twee breuke. So die eerste stap, as jy kan onthou, is om te kyk of jy die noemers kan factoriseer. The first step is to check if you can factorize the denominators. The denominators are fine, they are factorized. They cannot be factorized any further than what they are now. So that's fine. Then the second step says that you should check or consider whether or not to apply a sign change rule. Jy moet kyk of dit nodig is om die verandering van tekenreël toe te pas. If we can change this 3 minus x to an x minus 3, it means that our LCM or LCD will just be the x minus 3. And we can then apply a sign change rule here by rewriting the first fraction, and that sign change will take place in the middle, which means I can swap that around. What's happening there behind the scenes is if I just work from the middle onwards over here, that was plus 2 over, and then I would apply the sign change to the denominator. In other words, minus x minus 3. So that is equivalent to 3 minus x. And then what happens with this sign over here, this sign and the positive there, this negative fraction now will then affect the positive sign here and make it negative. That's where this negative came from. So we basically just didn't show this step over here and we went straight to writing this. I think a lot of you find that is less confusing because you know the sign change is basically going to affect this positive here to make it a negative, and that allows you to change your 3 minus x to an x minus 3, which is what you wanted. You wanted these to be the same. So ons gaan basis net van die positiewe teken of die plus teken gaan ons 'n verandering van tekenreël toepas en ons gaan dit dan hierdie negatief maak en dit laat ons dan toe om ons 3 min x te verander na x min 3. So now I can go and choose a LCM or LCD. My lowest common denominator will then just be x minus 3. So since both our fractions now are written with the same denominator, we are simply just going to write this as one fraction, and that will look like this. We are going to have x minus 2 over x minus 3, and that's the end of it. That is then merging these two fractions. Because they share the same denominator, now I can write them as one fraction of the same denominator, and that would be the x minus the 2 that's written over there. And if you refer again to your steps on how to simplify these types of fractions, the final or the goal of these is just to simplify the original fractions that they gave you, it's more than one, into a single fraction. So ons wil ons breuke wat ons gegee was wil ons vereenvoudig totdat ons 'n enkele breuk het, en dit is wat ons hier het. Number 2, x over x plus 3 minus 2 over 3 plus x. I have seen many learners look at this, and because you're so busy, with the new method, you look at x plus 3 and 3 plus x, and you for some reason want to apply the sign change rule so that you can write 3 plus x as x plus 3. But of course that's not necessary. Dis nie nodig om 'n verandering van tekenreël toe te pas nie, want x plus 3 en 3 plus x is dieselfde ding, dit is gelyk aan mekaar. X plus 3 is equal to 3 plus x because of the commutative property of whole numbers and integers, those two sums are equal, they are the same. So I can then just write my x minus 2 over the same denominator of x plus 3, and that's that.